mountain we go.
Oh, very cool.
Oh my
gosh. You guys
can get up closer. We're just doing a couple interviews and we'll be on our way. There are 2 trains for the cars.
Yeah, so what we have here, it's actually an emergency release release here. Obviously, the train will be more automated when it comes into the station.
I'll be the first rider, it's fine.
With the control station. But for our purposes for today, this is a little bit of a situation here. You just pull it like that, and it rises up.
Very cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, look at the angle of that.
I need you to do something for me really quick. Yeah. Okay. I feel like this is going to be the first These, I do not care about these.
I think I'm gonna fall backwards doing this.
No, for sure. I just got attacked by a horse.
We're about to go into the electrical room for AlpenFury, for those who didn't hear that. Alright, so this is the main electrical room. So this is where we have incoming power coming into the ride. We've got a series of energy storage cabinets here where we store energy for the main launch. These sets of cabinets, all 3 rows are the, or all 2 rows are the launch control cabinets. Then these are the ride control cabinets. We're going to go out and look at the launch bay. Launch along the floor of the mountain, and we start to climb to exit. You can see the daylight down at the other end there, where we're going to exit. To create that tunnel.
You can see it over there.
This is where the track will climb. This beam here gets lowered down. It'll be lowered down this week. And then, I don't know if you can see the daylight up there through the 90-foot deck, but you can see a little bit. If you tuck your head in, you can see. That's where we're exiting the mountain. 27 feet level. 90 feet above the street. You gotta get real close to the wall, you can kind of see up there. So this is the workshop. This is where the trains will be rebuilt in the winter. We will do some work on other rides in this workshop as well over the winter. We'll head outside here. That is a really short brake ride too. That's where I like to.
Looks like they're getting ready to lift that one into place.
Right, I feel like that's almost like part of it. Yeah, you just.
AlpenFury Plaza. We're setting some track inside the mountain now. Behind you is the ride station and the merchandise and ride photo building. So the ride station is behind the old High Striker building. You don't have a clear shot of it here, but running from the west towards the east here is the ride photo and merchandise building. Back in that back corner, they're starting to frame up the other electrical room that will support this ride and the other buildings in this area. Building here that we're putting a new roof on. This is where you'll meet the greeter, where the test seat will be, and where people will get split into either a single rider line, a fast lane line, or a regular queue. You'll go through the back of that building into the main building, where there'll be some switchbacks in the lower part of the building, and then there'll be an exterior queue on the west side of the station building, sort of on the fly side. That's where the main queue will be. You'll switch back and forth and then head upstairs to the loading level. This end of the building is the merchandise building, and then further down to that end is the ride photo building.
Okay, got it.
This is launch one, so this is where we'll do our first launch as you roll out of the mountain. You'll get a bit of a boost over this camel hump and then dive into the mountain to get to launch two.
Sorry, where's the exit gonna be?
So the exit will be here as well. It'll dump you into the ride photo and then dump you into the merchant, and you'll end up basically where we are.
Where's the entrance to the queue?
In this little building here with the dormer on it. So that back wall will be removed. You'll enter through that building into the main building. Vehicles, we will have a bin system similar to Yukon Striker. Anything larger than what will fit in your pocket needs to go inside a locker. The bins will only be for things that fit in your pocket. So whether it's a phone, keys, glasses, wallet, all of those things can be accommodated up in the bins, but everything else needs to go in a locker downstairs. Will there still be metal detectors? There will be no metal detectors. Honestly, that's
And on the bins, you know, the reason why we're not having large bags being permitted into the queue is really to maximize load efficiency. Yeah, because we want to get people riding, we want to get them through cycling, we want to shorten the lines for you guys, and the more stuff we have to deal with on the platform, the longer it's going to take us to load those rides and get you guys moving. So if you're curious as to the reasoning there, that's why we're doing that.
Will lockers be complimentary, or would
They are paid lockers.
paid lockers? Okay.
Yeah.
you're with Group B, we're headed back in that direction. I'll stay here.
You guys walk to the front.
I'm just the face of Sandman.
Oh, very good. Yes. Yeah. So
Max speed, like I said,
big structure.
so you're just going up and down. I think it's round and round.
You know, it's great to use one car, but to kind of have that of it.
This
I think this is gonna be the money shot right here if you can get them all at once. That is a wild shot. Look how close it gets. Wow. And it crossed over the midway too.